Hey everybody, welcome back to The Joyful Candle on YouTube. I wanted to hop on here today and do a Caramel Sundays October restock wish list. I am actually planning on picking up some candles tomorrow on Saltbox Lane's release. So I wanted to get my thoughts out before that restock tomorrow. So let's hop right in. I am basically gonna go through my full wish list, but also like what I plan on doing for tomorrow versus the actual restock on Caramel Sundays website. So let's hop right into it. As you can see here, I'm not burning Caramel Sundays. I am burning Caramel Sundays. I'm actually burning Caramel Sundays Cinnamon Apple Donut in my little credenza over here. And then I also have Kringle's Apple Cider Donut that I'm kind of both burning them at the same time. They're very similar fragrances, so they're complementing each other really, really well right now. So, in my beautiful Nixie stand from Saltbox Lane, I love this thing. Honestly, I may even consider getting another one of these because I just think they're so pretty. I don't really need it, but really cute. So if you guys are looking for a good, like, simple, pretty candle stand, this is the large version. Let me show you. I really, really love it. So highly recommend. Okay, so let's hop right in. I have several things on my list, mostly candles. And honestly, this may change. Sometimes, like, when you're in the heat of the moment, like, what I end up getting is actually different than what's like on my list. But my plan is, I have a total of, let's see here, 1, 2, 3 40 ounce or 4 wicks. And that includes the new specialty jar, the holiday jar. And then I have several other 22 ounce 2 wicks on my list. So anyways, let's just start with what I'm planning on picking up tomorrow at Saltbox Lane. So tomorrow I'm planning on getting the Holiday, which is one of their new fragrances that they've came up with this year. And so let me read through the scent notes for you. This is releasing in a specialty gold. I think it holds like 50 ounces of wax. I'd have to look. Let me look right now. It says 43 ounces. So it is specialty jar, but it's a gold, like, textured jar. Really, really beautiful. And it is in the scent The Holiday. So scent notes for The Holiday are cinnamon, top notes of cinnamon and clove and cedarwood, middle notes of balsam and berry, bottom notes of sweet baked cookies. So this is supposedly supposed to be a dupe of Home for the Holidays from Yankee. My friend Katie at Katie's Joyful Life, she had actually a while ago, like, asked them if they could try and recreate something that was similar to Home for the Holidays. I've actually never had Home for the Holidays from Yankee, so this scent will be new to me regardless. But I love, like, balsam, berry, cinnamon, clove, all of those, like, types of fragrances. So this one seems really kind of up my alley, kind of like balsam, berry, spice with some cookie notes in there too. So really excited for this. I really, really, really want this one, and I have a feeling it's gonna go quick. So that's why I really want to pick it up at Saltbox Lane. So let's go through the other 2, like, large jars that I'm planning on picking up. Let's see. So next on my list is Salty Santa. This is a new fragrance from Caramel Sundays. They've been raving about this one. It's one of John's favorites. It's one of Sierra's favorites, and it's supposed to be like a unique kind of gourmand with, like, a honey and let's see what else is in there. Yeah, so I'll just read through the notes. Top notes of butter pecan cream, salted honey butter, middle notes of cashmere and roasted pine cone, bottom notes of vanilla, sandalwood, and musk. This is, like, totally up my alley. I love honey type fragrances. I love sweet kind of woody, musky type fragrances as well. So like this is totally up my alley. Butter pecan, that sounds really good too, kind of mixed in. So this sounds to me like a very like sweet, honey, musky, gourmand, but that it's a little bit different. It's got those cashmere and musk notes in there. So this is 100% on my list. I really want to get the 40 ounce at the Saltbox Lane restock. If I can't, then I'll just try and pick it up at the actual Caramel Sundays launch. Let's see here. What else? Okay, so the other one that I have on my list for 40 ounces is the Perfect Christmas, or I think it's just Perfect Christmas. So this one is a dupe of Bath & Body Works The Perfect Christmas. Like if I could pick one Christmas candle from Bath & Body Works to have for the rest of my life, it would be that one. Period. Christmas candle, like it's the best Christmas candle in my opinion. I did pick this one up from Caramel Sundays last year in a 2-wick, and I liked it, but it was a little bit light on throw, and I was still kind of new to Caramel Sundays. So I really want to pick this one up in the 4-wick because I think it's going to project a lot better and I can maybe burn them together. And so this is a little bit of a sweeter version of the Perfect Christmas. I actually really like the blend that Bath & Body Works does. I like their blend too, but it's just different. It's not like an exact dupe. It has a little bit more like roasted marshmallow and sweet notes in there. So the notes for this one are top notes of fresh pine needles, middle notes of sweet cinnamon sugar, bottom notes of roasted marshmallow and caramel. I don't remember getting a lot of caramel from that one. Let me look up what the Bath & Body Works ones are. I think the notes are similar, but they're not. Like there's more tree fragrance in Bath & Body Works version, and I actually really like that. So anyways, they're both great, just different. One obviously is 100% soy wax, way cleaner burning compared to Bath & Body Works, but yeah, so Bath & Body Works, it has notes of fresh cut pine, cinnamon sugar, and toasted marshmallow. So similar notes, but they are slightly different in my opinion. So anyways, those are the big 3 like big candles that I want to get from Saltbox Lane. I also want to pick up, this is also a new fragrance from Caramel Sundays. This is called Nutty Little Christmas. And let me read the notes for you guys because I'm so excited for this one. So top notes of candied peanuts, woody vanilla, middle notes of sweet cranberries, and bottom notes of caramel and peanut brittle. I really like peanut scented fragrances. Like it's kind of like a weird scent to gravitate towards, but pumpkin peanut brittle from Bath & Body Works is one of my favorites. This seems like this might be a version of that, but with cranberry, and I love cranberry, so it may like sweeten it up a little bit. So I'm really, really excited to smell how Caramel Sundays did their rendition of this. It sounds like it's maybe a new favorite for them. So this is definitely on my list. I'm gonna get that first with Saltbox Lane. And I also forgot to mention, like if you guys are not familiar with Caramel Sundays does things a little bit differently. This is a small business that's based in Monroe, Georgia, and every month they do monthly restocks. So that's their business model. So they don't have the opportunity for you to buy candles all the time, every time. Like you have to wait for these restocks, and things sell out very, 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 very quickly. So you have to be prepared. You gotta know what's on your list. You gotta know what you want. There's a little bit of a strategy to it. So anyways, I think there was one other one. We went through the 3 big candles that I wanna get. Yeah, so Nutty Little Christmas was the only 2-wick that's on my list for Saltbox Lane. And for those of you who don't know, Saltbox Lane is also a local like boutique that has home fragrance, and they do all kinds of stuff. So it's like a home decor kind of boutique. They're local to the same town that Caramel Sundays is in, and they also carry Caramel Sundays candles, and they do their launch for Caramel Sundays a week earlier. So That's what I'm referring to when I say Saltbox Lane. Okay, so a couple other things that are question marks on my Saltbox Lane order are the Marshmallow Suede Fabric Enhancer and the Toasted Pine Cone Cleaner. I love their all-purpose like counter cleaner. I think it's a really nice formula. And I have been liking the fabric enhancer. It's kind of like Febreze, but with clean ingredients. But I don't feel like I'm like gravitating towards like using it all the time. So I really do want the Marshmallow Suede eventually. I just don't know that I need it like right this minute. So I'm hoping that they'll continue to restock. I don't know. I may end up, depending on how my order goes with Saltbox Lane, I may end up just getting that one at the actual restock launch. I'm not sure what I want to do yet. I may just on a whim get it. So we'll see. Okay, so let's hop into the 22 ounces that I want to pick up for the actual Caramel Sundays launch on October 19th. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 7 on my list. Depending on what I am able to get at Saltbox Lane, this may change. I don't know. Also, this is the first Christmas launch, so there's going to be other fragrances and things that are going to come out throughout the rest of the year. But budget-wise, it makes a little bit more sense for me this month to kind of get what I want and then enjoy for the rest of the year, as opposed to waiting and like purchasing more later in the year for me. So let's go through it. So first one on my list for the 22 ounce 2X for the actual Caramel Sundays launch is, let's see, truffle butter cookie. This is one that people have raved about. Like very strong cookie fragrance. Now I've heard kind of mixed reviews. A lot of people love this, and I also have friends, like close candle friends, that they actually did not like this one. It just kind of came off kind of weird to their nose. So I decided I was gonna get this in the 4-wick, but I decided, you know what, I'm gonna try it first. If it's really this strong, a 2-wick will be fine anyways. So top notes of brown sugar and maple, middle notes of coconut, butterscotch, and cookie butter, and bottom notes of sugar cookie. So all of the notes sound really good. So I really want to try this one for myself. So that is on my list. Let's see. Okay, next one that's on my list is spiced pear. So this one I've heard really good things about. This is not new. This has been coming out for a while now. But this sounds really kind of cozy and inviting, kind of different. So notes for spiced pear are top notes of leaf green, sweet baking spices, middle notes of ripe pear and cinnamon sugar, bottom notes of slight woodiness and candied fruit. Yeah, so I'm excited for that one. I really like pear fragrances. I think it's kind of unique, and I like a good spice fragrance. So that's on my list. I also have last year I picked up a car diffuser of this one, so I need to like sniff that again and remind myself what it smells like, but I really like it, so I'm gonna pick up a candle in that one. Okay, next one that's on my list is frosted gingerbread. This one I did not pick up last year, and this is apparently one of Sierra's favorites, and I gotta try it. So notes for frosted gingerbread are top notes of cinnamon, middle notes of nutmeg and clove, bottom notes of vanilla and tonka. Really interesting because this one doesn't have like an actual gingerbread cookie note in it. It actually sounds really good. Like, I love all these spices together. So I'm excited to see what their rendition smells like. So that's on my list. What else? Okay, a couple more here. I also would really like to try cranberry and birch. This one, I don't think it's new. I'm almost positive it's not new. For some reason, the website says that it's new, but it's not. I'm pretty sure, because there's an old photo of this one. So top notes of red currant, cinnamon, and cranberry. Middle notes of birchwood and green leaves. Base notes of vanilla, fir, and pine. So I think I've told you guys this before, but I love tree fragrances. Tree fragrances are one of my favorites. And then cranberry on top of that is like love. So really, really excited to try this one. I think cranberry and tree is just like, I love that type of fragrance in the, like during Christmas. So I would really like to try that one. So that one's on my list. What else? Couple more, and I may, like I said, I'll probably just end up getting all of these because I do want to have these throughout the season, and it makes more sense in my budget this month to just buy the things that I want. North Pole is also on my list. That's more of like a January-ish fragrance for me, like peppermint vanilla, but I do want to pick it up. So let's see here. Top notes of cool air, middle notes of peppermint, base notes of vanilla. So just like a classic pepperminty fragrance. I think that's great for this. It's great for winter and kind of a good refreshing, especially when you're kind of getting sick of all the heavy spice stuff from the fall into the winter or into Christmas season. So North Pole is also on my list. Okay, two more on my list. One of them is a question mark, but like I said, I'll probably end up getting it anyways just to try. Hansel and Gretel is on my list. That one I did not pick up last year. It supposedly smells like sticky buns. So top notes of sticky bun and ginger, middle notes of molasses, sugar, and cinnamon, base notes of vanilla frosting, clove, nutmeg, chestnut, and butter. So yeah, that one sounds really good. I think like you can't go wrong with a good sticky bun, so I'm excited for that. And then last one on my list is question mark, but like I said, I'll probably end up picking it up. Christmas morning. So top notes of ozone, camphor, citrus, snowberries, middle notes of pine, red currant, berry, pear, and cherry blossom, base notes of juniper, sage, and blanketed snow. So this one sounds kind of interesting to me. I have a feeling it's gonna be more of like a fresh type tree berry. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for that one. I think it'll be something different and kind of fresh, like going into the Christmassy season. If for some reason I get to check out and I'm like, you know what, I'm just trying to like check out and get the ones that I want, and maybe what I'll do is, it's hard because the rewards you get, like I have a 15% off, so I want to try to use that on as much as I can. So I probably will place like a big order, but then I also like to place 2 orders on actual Caramel Sundays launch to it gets shipping a little bit quicker because they combine the orders and they ship those first. And it makes sense to like get the things that you really, really want first and then go back for the ones that you don't care as much about, just in case they sell out. So anyways, I have 7 on my list for 22 ounces. I may just get those and then maybe I'll go back in and get something else that I want. Maybe the toasted pine cone cleaner, if that's still available. Maybe I'll do that on Caramel Sunday's actual launch instead of getting that with Saltbox Lane. And once I get my Saltbox Lane order, usually that'll come in before the launch, then I can hopefully have an idea of like, okay, what do I like, what do I not like, etc. So that's all I have for you guys. Sorry, that was a lot of talking. I'll put some pictures up so you can kind of see things as I'm talking through it. But I'm really excited. I get really excited for this stuff. It kind of stresses me out in the best way possible because I want to get the things that I want. But also I have to remind myself that I have such a large candle collection, and there's always going to be a scent that even if I don't get a scent that I want, I have something else that I enjoy, or there's something else that's going to come out that I will enjoy. I've really had to remind myself of that a lot lately because it's really easy to kind of get into the, oh my gosh, the FOMO, like I'm gonna miss out, I'm not gonna get it, I'm not gonna be able to try what I want. And it's home fragrance. Like this is supposed to be fun, it's not supposed to be stressful. So if I don't get what I want, it's okay. There's gonna be other fragrances and scents that come out that I'm gonna enjoy. And yeah, I feel like with Caramel Sundays, I'm kind of like a lifelong customer now, and so I really have been enjoying their candles. I feel like I'm reaching for them more and more compared to some of my other brands. Like Caramel Sundays and Kringle are like my top brands right now. And so yeah, all that to say is they're gonna keep coming out with things. I'm gonna get what I want, and I also want to enjoy what I have because I have a lot and I'm very thankful for that. So anyways, guys, hope you have a great rest of your day. I will see you guys in the next one. Please consider subscribing if you haven't yet. Like and subscribe just to help the algorithm if you can. And yeah, comment below what you think you're gonna get or what you're shooting to try to get for this restock. And can't wait to see what everyone gets and hope everyone gets what they want. So love you guys. Have a great weekend. We'll see you soon.